I'll go ahead and call the meeting order. It's 5:30. Are there any agenda adjustments to be made?
Not for me.
None? Anybody on Zoom, public comment?
No.
Okay. Yeah, right. Actually, approve the minutes of the November 15th meeting.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Motion's been made, seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of approving the minutes for November 15th, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Check register approval.
Motion to approve the check register. Second.
Motion's been made, seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor of approving the check register, say aye.
Aye.
Let's have it. Construction loan authorization.
So, we've been telling you that, for the vertical unit at Katie's, that we wanted to get a construction loan, as a way to create cash flow until we get the project done, and then we'll think of the long-term debt. So we've worked with Union Bank on that, pretty competitive rate. I'll tell you that I was at a meeting with Ducks of the day, and for a similar type product, they got, the best quote they could get is 7.5, and we got 5.6 something. So it's actually a fairly good rate because I believe because of our long history with them. So our recommendation is certainly to enter that construction loan. That'll give us cash flow as we need it. We won't pull the whole amount at the beginning for 750,000. And then when it's all done, we'll then convert whatever the final price is into long-term debt, 20 or 30 years, whatever the.
That isn't just for the vertical unit, that's for everything that's going on.
I will probably put the repairs that are not covered by FEMA or insurance for the
Okay.
horizontal in it as well, but it really predominantly is for the vertical unit. But we'll use it for other stuff. Yeah. So,
You got a year to convert it.
say what?
We got a year to convert it,
Yes,
so pay it off.
yeah, and it's, the project is more than half done. It's all torn apart. All the materials are down in New Hampshire being remilled. The last I heard, I don't know if you have an update, Kevin, is mostly they're done with that process. And now it's really about them scheduling their crew, to bring it all back up and put it all back together, put Humpty Dumpty back together. So I would imagine in less than 3 months, it'll be back together and operating, so we won't have a problem with time.
Okay, I move to authorize management to enter the current expense note, non-revolving line of credit to finance Katy Falls hydro repairs, the Union Bank, consistent with the terms in the bid letter quoted November 20th, 2023.
Second. Motion's been made, seconded. Any discussion? All in favor of approving the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right, Morristown planner reimbursement authorization.
This is the twice a year, $4,000 amount we send to the town to help fund the town planner. And it's one that you've always kept authorization for yourself, so I won't say more than that unless you have questions, only because it's something you do twice a year.
Do we give it to Todd or we give it to the town?
It's an invoice from the town.
Okay.
And they then give it to him. So that's the tax and all that stuff.
I'll move that we pay it.
Second. Motion been made, seconded.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
I thought it was done.
I just remember something came up with the conservation committee one time where they said that it was us doing that was. And the fact that Todd nominated one of us at the village meeting,
Yeah.
it was pay to play.
Oh, wow,
They
no,
went to Vermont Digger with it, they went to the Attorney General and all this other bullshit.
not accurate. All on board.
All right, motion been made, seconded. Any other discussion? All in favor of approving the reimbursement authorization, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it.
And Mr. Chair, if you just initial under my signature, that'd be great. Down bottom.
Down here.
Yep, right there, just anywhere. Thank you.
Okay, lien authorizations.
All right, we have 3 liens, as you saw in the packet, and I'm gonna pull up so I can get it correct for you. 3 different liens. The first is for Charles Farmer at 41 Westview Road in Stowe. And all of these are project related, so it's not for non-payment of an electric bill. These are all for construction projects that they asked for. And so that one is, and we've made all efforts on all three to multiple efforts to collect. It was $993.79, which includes the $30 recording fee. The second one is Joseph and Amanda LaRock at 778 Elmore Street here in Morrisville. And this one is $276.53. And then the last is Kane Plant and Michael First at 836 Fitzgerald Road in Morristown. And that one is for $1,645.43. So the motion is there. I'm happy to answer questions if you have any, but I think you can do all three in one motion. I don't see any reason why not. That's why I tried to write it the way I did.
Okay, then I'll move to authorize management to place liens on 41 Westview Road in Stowe, owned by Charles Farmer, in the amount of $993.79. And also 778 Elm Street, Morrisville, owned by Joseph E. and Amanda T. LaRock, in the amount of $276.53. And 836 Fitzgerald Road in Morristown, owned by Kane Plant and Michael First, in the amount of $1,645.43.
Motion's been made.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any discussion?
Yeah, are they all kind of for the same thing, just people getting connected? I mean, to
It's
the.
usually what it is,
something
like,
out of the ordinary, or
It's actually not.
curious, that's all.
Yeah. David would hear, he was here, he'd know exactly what each one is. I'm trying to see if any of these actually get to that level of detail. It doesn't say the detail in here, it just talks about, these are all definitely, construction projects, so it's either a hookup or something failed on their property and it was the customer side costs, it's one of those two.
Yeah.
In my experience on these, I don't know which or which here.
How long do they have to pay before we put a lien on?
It's usually a good long time, because we make multiple efforts to pay, you don't have any sense of what to do. I think it's at least 90 or 120 days. Before we even think about this, because we make multiple efforts over and over. As most communities, as you'd expect in most communities, we tend to try to give people the benefit of the doubt till there's no doubt left. That's the way we operate. So people get a good long time, and it's only when they are really clear they're not paying it that we get to this point.
And I think you told us before, just to refresh my memory, the process, or are we ever getting anything back on these liens? Or do we turn them over?
Basically means when the property sells someday, if they never pay it, when the property sells, this will get triggered by the attorney trying to get clear deed.
Okay,
And if
But
you
usually
don't
not until-
pay it then, it'll be paid at the closing. And the money will come to us from the realty or whoever's doing closing. Will take the amount out of the seller's.
No, we charge
and
them,
send it to us.
applicable interest rates for this lien?
I don't believe state law allows us to charge
Okay.
interest.
I mean, the town, if you don't pay your taxes,
I know.
they hit you with 10% for the first day.
I don't believe the PUC, I believe the answer is the PUC does not allow us to charge interest. They allow us to put a lien on, but not to put interest.
all right, motion been made and seconded. No other discussion? All in favor of approving the motion, say aye. Ayes have it.
So on all three of these, you need to sign the top page on the right and then the second page on the right on each of the three files. As you have time. Thank you. We can do that while we're doing the rest of the meeting.
Management update.
Management update, as I think I wrote to you, we're happy to just answer questions. In light of the fact that we have our attorney here, we didn't want to spend a lot of time yapping at you. So if there are items in there that you had questions, we're happy to try to answer them for you, but we're not going to bloviate at you this time. Probably welcome by you.
I was just curious on the one about the state, did a preliminary dam and dike visit to familiarize, I mean, what's the purpose of that one? Just, this is the disaster kind of, no, response kind of?
This is part of the states, that study the state's doing about, that came about from Weston's money to let them evaluate things to see if they would have ever owned it.
Okay.
They just wanted to see what they were gonna be surveying and how to get to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they finally have their contractor after, what, 2 years. And so the
Find there is
contractor,
a dam there.
the contractor wanted to come and visit John and Kevin and Mike and take a tour of them.
Progress.
What's the name of the company, Kevin, GEI, is that right?
That sounds right.
And that's the company that got hired.
Or work too, but just want to get familiar with the place.
Any other questions?
At least they came and took a look.
Yeah.
Good sign.
Where it is, they would have been lost without a guided tour for sure.
I will just note, I finally today, I know it's been like 3 months, but I finally today got, I believe I got all the files from this cybersecurity vulnerability assessment. So now that I have those, because it's probably 2,000 pages worth of documents, I'll try to pull together, because I know there's some slide decks, I'll try to pull together 6 or 8 slides out of the materials we got and put in a future agenda item to share with you what came out of that process. So in the short term, as I think I wrote, we've ordered a new server which takes care of like 60% of all of the hits we got. So that'll help, lots of progress with $5,000
updates that could have been,
Yeah, so anyway,
It's right in front of me, 8%.
oh, is it in there?
Yeah.
You can charge, okay, great, I was wrong. There you go.
A year, or is it just right up front, 8%? How does that 8% right up front, or
So
for every?
30 days, subject to 8% interest.
Yeah, sure.
Did they put the bike to when they did the inspection?
Yes, they did. Yep. Absolutely.
All right, any other business to come before the meeting?
It's the executive session.
Okay. All those in favor of going to executive session at 5:43, say aye.
And just for the record, it's for PSA 3013A1E and B. Are the 2 reasons. I will say that. Who made the motion?
I made the motion and, well, that's only second, we just went straight to the vote.
We went straight, that's all right. Now Bob seconded it, so. If Bob's okay with it. And now we got what? 5:43?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna get rid of the, since we're not coming out, and there's no actions on the back end, I'm not gonna keep this slide, I'm just gonna end it.